G'day folks, Parkera here, and welcome back. We are doing the truckers at home again, but this time, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we are with ProMods, and we are in, I think, managed to get that. We are in Truckers MP. We are in the drive at home or drive from home server on multiplayer, if you like, Truckers MP. So for those of you who have no idea what this is, or Truckers MP, it is obviously online. There's many servers that you can join. But there's no, you're going to see that there's no other traffic. The only other traffic will be at fellow players, which will appear as blue dots on the maps. Yes, I will be going through red lights, and I may be going faster than you would be expecting me in a single player game. This is what multiplayer allows. This is what my functions have allowed. I still try and keep it as realistic as possible. I may still stop at red lights and things like that, but the main thing that a lot of you will realize is that there's no other traffic apart from those that are other players. Now, there is non-collision zones, and I am in one as we speak. What is a non-collision zone? It is a place where, well, you can't, well, speaks for itself, non-collision. There is no collisions available, so you don't have to rush. So especially for places like this, loading areas, you will, if another player comes in, it's not going to be a problem. You will still be able to drive through each other. And you may have noticed just at the bottom of the screen there, as we left, I was a little, I guess, a warning saying you have left the non-collision zone or no collision zone. So that's what sort of things we are. So this is a different truck. It's still a Scania. It's a bit, the level I have is more advanced than the last episodes. I think I'm a level 17 or whatever in here. I won't be able to just show you the big map either. I will pull over when, shortly actually, and I will show you that now. I'm just gonna, we will pull over onto the side of the road here briefly and just see if we can, because I can't do this while driving like we normally could. You have to be stopped. So we are going from Stuttgart, which is the home base I am in on this profile, and we are going up until to Kaliningrad in Russia. Yep, Kaliningrad in Russia. So the journey is about 1,200 kilometers. This should take us about 20 hours. So again, I will be breaking this into a few episodes. Let's get stuck in as we go off. Bouncy bounce.
Go straight on.
We've got the green light there. I do have the sat nav as normal, so I do try and use it as much as possible. But yes, so look out for blue dots, and you'll see me doing this a few times. Just lets me know if there's anyone in the vicinity. Now, I'm not a pro or an expert at using all the other functions like the chat functions and stuff. So forgive me if you hear other people talking in the channel. That'll be just because I've probably still got the chat on. Like if people are close to you, they can actually like talk, I guess. There's all sorts of other functions. Excuse me, the coughing. It's just clearing my throat. Just had my lunch. So. Day is still Sunday, April the 5th. Oh, August, gee. Here, as we do this. This is, I don't know what episode this might be. It might be episode 3 or it might be episode 5 or 6. Depends on how I end up labeling the previous journey. So I would have broken it into about 3. This one I'll be probably breaking into 3 or 2 as well, and go from there. But yes, so this is for the truck at home event. It's a great event put on by SCS for ATS and ETS, for just basically kind of a salute, if you like, to everyone who's still working on the roads, who's trucking and trying to get everything to everybody else, trying to keep the supply lines open and trying to make sure that all the essential services you know, the hospitals and the medical facilities and things like that. In New Zealand, you're talking about the supermarkets and stuff as well. I'm just trying to keep everything going. And
then continue straight on.
okay, done. So yeah. Now, this truck, the sounds of the truck in this profile might be quite low.
Go straight on.
I will, when I pull over and maybe turn them on, the reason they are low is because if I do convoy with other people, even though it's push to talk, I do, well, I just kind of, you know, don't want the engine sounds to overdo my speech, especially in terms of when I'm trying to communicate with somebody else. But they are quite low. This truck is quite silent. Now we are actually speed limited by looks to 80 because we are on a world of trucks. We're on an external. Oh, what's this? Damage? Weird. Okay. Yeah, so I don't want to pause. I'm just trying to get going. I just pushed the wrong button. There we go. So it appears. Yeah, we are speed limited to 90 because we are doing an external contract, and that is one of the things with the server. Most of the servers do have a speed limit of 90 for external contracts, which is fine. I don't mind that. I think everybody else would probably be in a similar boat. So I'm just going to say it again. I've been saying it. When the time comes out, I don't know how things are going to be in the situation of the world, but as we sit here today, things are still very dire. So I hope that you are looking after yourself, that you're keeping safe, or you know, and also, you know, just looking out for everybody else as well, and staying at home. You know, don't go out needlessly. Just, you know, be smart about it and stay at home, and just try and hopefully by you know, get on top of this. And I'm hoping by the time this comes out, most likely sometime in May or end of April, that things are a lot better around the world, and you know, progress is being made towards this influenza or this disease, and that hopefully by then, fingers crossed, we have a vaccine that we are getting sorted. But yep, that's it. Not much more to say. So I'm going to put some tunes on. I probably won't be changing much in the way of the screens for this one, and this is the view I like to drive in. I'm going to chill back, sit back, relax. We're going to drive, and we are going to put some tunes on. Again, all copyrighted music. I can't use the in-game radio here because they play proper music. Okay, I don't want to get strict because this is a YouTuber. Alright folks, see you shortly, yeah? Okay, border control. We are getting into Poland. Slow down here as we go through. It's very quiet in this part of the server, because everyone must be around France, maybe UK. So we've got a toll ahead. Now I do realise, one thing I do know, there's a lot of tolls in Poland. Just like in France, they love their tolls. Okay, close to a quarter of fuel, so I'm probably going to get some fuel shortly. I'll just have a look and see what it looks like here. Oh, actually, no, we've got less than a quarter of fuel. We're going to need some fuel next time. I don't know where that is. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, we should have enough to get to the next fuel station. As you can see it on the map there, I'm just showing it there, just where that 80k symbol is. Okay, let's go. So what was, oh, excuse me. So I'm looking at the fuel symbol on the right, and it must be the one in the lower left. Yeah, that's the K on the right. Okay. Now the thing is also, I mean, this server, and this is a good way, I mean, like I said, I don't have much experience, but it's so quiet. Like, I'm so used to AI traffic and everything just to keep you going and keep your mind on the job in a way. And here it's just like, wow, okay, there's no AI traffic, there's just no traffic. And you would literally do feel all by yourself. But never mind. Sorry, I just broke the internet with that singing. Would you call that singing? No, probably just noise control. Anyway. Yeah, coming up actually is a fuel. We are going to stop here and take some fuel on.
Finding new routes. Rerouting.
Okay, we'll go down this way, I think. While I'm stopped here, I'll take this opportunity to pop out and get some fuel. And what I'm going to do is end this episode here. We will be back next time, which is in about 5 seconds for me, for the next episode. But we'll see you next time as we finish the fuel.